Go ahead. All right. One more and, oh, get the feet. Woo! Woo! It is refreshing. All right.
Mike, are you okay?
Jay Will, the leader of all this. I'm good.
Okay,
Thanks for your consideration. The cherry on top. All right. There we go. We made it a team event. I'm far from the only one to participate in the Ice Bucket Challenge, by the way, helping raise money and awareness for ALS, flooding Facebook, Instagram feeds. And we spoke with Nancy Freites last week, her son Pete. He's the inspiration for the Ice Bucket Challenge after being diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease a couple years ago.
Pete's reaction is almost mission accomplished. He really, like I said, wanted to set out to raise awareness, because we know you raise awareness, you get people talking about it, then funding will follow, and research depends on funding. So increased awareness, increased funding, increased research, and finally, we're hoping and praying that a treatment and cure are not far behind, because this disease has no treatment and has no cure.
Well put. Did you see Justin Timberlake jumping in? Brian McFadden's with us now. It's raising a ton of money, but not everybody's in. What's going on here?
Well, because it looks silly. I mean, you think about the whole concept of taking a bucket of ice and putting it over your head. You look silly, you feel silly, but honestly, it's raising so much money. You should hear some of these tweets right here. At Erica Jones 2011. So, Ice Bucket Challenge, your purpose is question mark, question mark, question mark. And then we also have wife, always me. I don't get the Ice Bucket Challenge. It seems like it's donate or dump ice over your head. I'm guessing nobody wants to donate. And then is it Dana? I think it's Donnell Mayer. I think I'm just going to nominate all the people I see that rip on the Ice Bucket Challenge. That means it's an automatic donation, right?
There you go.
But you look good, by the way.
Well, and usually it's twofold. You take on the Ice Bucket Challenge, that creates the awareness, and then you donate as well to create the money to the tune of, like you mentioned, $14 million. Yeah. Also, this, though, is, we mentioned so many twists to this. Here's a sad one over the weekend. One of the biggest advocates for the Ice Bucket Challenge, Corey Griffin, he drowned over the weekend. Griffin recently raised thousands of dollars for ALS research. Reese Sisson from affiliate WBZ has more on that.
At his childhood home in Scituate, childhood friends are trying to put into words how much Corey Griffin added to the world in his 27 years.
We were saying yesterday, we can't remember a single time Corey being negative or saying anything bad about anybody.
Corey died early Saturday morning after diving off the top of this Nantucket building and into the harbor. His weekend was supposed to be devoted to fun with the friends he loved and doing good for others.
He always turned every situation into a positive, no matter how negative it was, and anybody that met him knew within 30 seconds of a conversation with him that you'd made a new friend.
Family says in support of college friend and Ice Bucket Challenge inspiration Pete Freites, Corey raised $100,000 for ALS research in recent weeks. Freites sent a statement saying in part, quote, "He worked his butt off these past few weeks for ALS. We texted every day, planning and scheming ways to raise funds and plan events. Fundraising was nothing new for the Thayer Academy and Babson College alum."
Great athlete and suffered a couple of concussions and even turned that into a positive. He raised money for brain injury awareness at the Children's Hospital.
Corey leaves behind a mother, father, a younger brother, and sister, as well as friends across the globe.
Someone asked me yesterday if I could come up with one particular memory that was special, and I said, do you have time for 20 years of stories?
Yeah. Despite the loss of that big supporter, the Ice Bucket Challenge gaining support, according to the New York Times. We've mentioned it. 1.2 million Ice Bucket videos, and we're getting young and old alike. You don't have to be a celeb to do this, right?
No, it's cool. I've been watching now too. My son wants to get involved. He's 13 years old, but I see young kids want to do this. I think it's pretty cool. I think we have some videos here too. You want to take a look?
All right, here's Todd Haley. He got nominated by Blake Berry to do the Ice Bucket Challenge. He accepts the challenge. Do you accept it? Who do you nominate?
Owen and Jacob and Ethan.
Owen Dupree, Jacob and Ethan Strickland. Here we go. Close your eyes.
That is awesome. See,
well done.
That's really cool.
Good stuff. More coming up. Stay with us.